take you through a postnatal sun salute B variation with a lunge. So this is suitable for women approximately 3 months onwards. After you've had your check from your doctor, you've been doing yoga a little while after having baby, and you're ready to take it to the next level. The lunge variation is a little bit more gentle on the body compared to the full variation with Warrior One. So this is a good one for those days where you don't have so much energy and you really want to focus on opening up for those hip flexors because your lower back's a little bit tight. So baby can be lying beside your mat. If they're there, they can be playing around or they can be fast asleep in the other room. So when you're ready, just lay your mat out and just come to stand towards the front of the mat. Standing with your feet so that they're all 10 toes are pointing forward and the feet are parallel. Have a soft bend through the knees and just relaxing your arms down by your sides. Just closing your eyes as you take your focus inwards, just shutting out all the distractions around you, letting go of the morning. Taking a few deeper than normal breaths. And just become aware of your posture, making sure your toes are spread wide as you press through all 4 corners of your feet. Lengthening your tail down towards your heels, creating length through the lower back and connecting the ribs to the hips so the lower abdominals are engaged. As you anchor down through the feet, lifting up through the crown of the head, finding length throughout the body. Tuning into your breath as you consciously start to breathe into the back and the sides of your rib cage. Back ribs expanding towards the wall behind you, side ribs expanding out towards the walls either side of you. As you exhale, gently drawing your navel in towards your spine, engaging your lower abdominals. Softly opening your eyes, breathing out to prepare. As you inhale, bending your knees, floating your arms overhead, keeping the shoulders relaxed for Utkatasana. As you exhale, lengthen your legs to your own degree, relaxing the crown of your head towards the floor. Inhale, lift your head and chest, broadening across the collarbones. Exhale, bend the knees enough to place the hands flat on the mat, step 1 foot back, and then the other finding plank position. Inhale, drop onto the knees. So maintaining this long line from the crown of the head to the tail, so you're not poking your bottom out or letting your belly sag towards the floor. Point the toes, navel to spine, breathing in here. As you exhale, firm the tummy, soften the elbows, and come down onto the floor. Checking the fingertips are in line with the shoulders, the elbows are hugging in towards the body. Soften through the buttocks so your pubic bone is nice and heavy. Breathing out to prepare, and as you inhale, lift your forehead, your chin and your chest, coming into cobra, keeping the ribs heavy on the mat. Exhale, firm the tummy and articulate back down, breathing in here. As you exhale, draw your navel towards your spine, reverse your push-up, curl your toes under, lift your knees and find downward facing dog. From here, look towards the hands, and as you inhale, lightly step the right foot forward and drop the back knee down onto the mat. Just readjust the legs so that the knee's over the ankle and the back knee's behind the hip. Inhale, pressing through the front foot as you float the arms overhead, really focusing on opening up through the front of the left thigh. Exhale, bringing the hands either side of the front foot, curl the back toes under and step back to plank. Inhale, let's come to the knees and point the toes. Exhale, navel to spine as you lower down. Inhale to cobra, buttocks relaxed, tummy on. Exhale, melt back down. Breathing in here. Exhale, navel to spine as you reverse your push-up. Downward facing dog. Gazing to where you're going. Inhale, lightly lunge the left foot forward, drop the back knee down and readjust so the knees over the ankle, the back knees behind the hip. Inhale, float the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands either side of the front foot, curl the back toes under and step back to plank. Inhale, drop to the knees, point the toes. Exhale, navel to spine, lower down. Inhale to cobra, belly button lifted. Exhale, melt back down. Breathing in here. Exhale, firm your tummy, reverse your push-up. Downward facing dog. Now if you are a little bit tired today and you need to restore your energy, just take the knees wide, big toes touch, and come to sit back on your heels and make this your downward facing dog. Breathing into the back and side ribs, breathing out navel to spine.
Of course, you can either be here or in downward dog if you want a little more of an energizing posture. After about 5 breaths, inhale, find all fours. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Looking to where you're going, inhale, step 1 foot forward and then the other. Lift the head and chest, collarbones open, and exhale, fold forward. With the feet sit bone distance apart, inhale, Utkatasana, sitting low. Exhale, firm the tummy. And find your mountain pose. So you can practice that for as many rounds as you like. If you have the energy, you can do more. And other days when you're feeling a little more tired, just do a few. And then when you're finished, you can either move on to do some standing postures or seated postures, but always finish with a rest. Of course, you can do your salutes and go straight into your rest. When you're finding your way to the floor, you're just going to bend your knees, making sure you're being mindful of your pelvic alignment. And if you do have any abdominal separation still, always making sure that you roll down onto your side first, rather than coming down like so, which could actually aggravate abdominal separation. So coming down onto your side, rolling over, and then finding your best resting position, whether it's the knees together and the feet apart, or the legs out long, maybe with a blanket or cushions under the knees to just ease any lower back pain. Just relax the arms down by your side. And then just take a moment to just tune out from the world around you. If Bubba's there, they can lie with you. You may have a blanket over you, an eye pillow over your eyes, or a cushion under your head. But spend as long as here as you can, just to recharge your batteries before you re-engage with your baby, so you're more energetically and mentally able to be a mummy again. Before you come up, just bending up the knees, rolling over to one side, using your bottom arm as a pillow, and then use that top hand to lift yourself all the way back up to sitting. And again, when you're coming out of your relaxation, making sure that you're not sitting up in this way, which one can aggravate any abdominal separation, but also after your body's relaxed, you've just contracted everything to bring you back up, which undoes your relaxation. So make sure you always roll to the side. It's also much better for your pelvic floor health. So thank you so much for joining me today for Sun Salute Variation B with the lunge. I hope you'll join me again for another one of my videos. I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Namaste.